26, had a full-time job until last year, got married, got a dog, and have a cat, and is doing content full-time, but I honestly have no idea what I'm doing with my life. I thought I'd have everything figured out by now, but it is really far from it. So we're going to get really vulnerable today, so get comfortable, grab your favorite drink, treat this like a podcast if you want. And hi, if you're new here, my name is Alison, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I also recently reached 10K on YouTube. No, it may not seem a lot to you, but I mean, I feel incredible that I have 10,000 of you guys watching, subscribing, and all that, and I'm so grateful. So to thank you guys, I am holding a giveaway, so make sure to watch until the end of the video because I'm gonna be giving out details on how to enter. So you are feeling lost. You're not alone. Actually, there's a lot of people that are in the same boat as you, and nobody has it figured out completely, and we're just winging out life. So if you think you have your life planned out, most certainly it will not go according to that plan. It's just life and it's okay. 20s is really a weird time. Like, some people are getting married, some are dating around, some are single, some are partying every night, getting hangovers, some are sleeping at 10 p.m. Some are crushing at work, getting promotions, and some are still getting base pay, and some are at school. So it's really hard not to compare, but I believe that when you do start comparing, that's when you start spiraling. I think the main cause of me feeling lost is because I have so many things I want to do, and I just don't know where to start. And I also feel weird about trying to pursue my interests. I feel like if I don't try these things, I'm gonna miss out on other opportunities. And if I don't pursue one path, then I'm gonna miss out on growing that path. Does that make sense? Like, I remember my first ever dream was to become a painter. Odd, considering I don't even hold a brush in decades at this point. Then I wanted to become a mall owner, then a singer, then a designer, then an editor at a fashion magazine, an actor, a lawyer, therapist, a PR person. Like, honestly, I just have so many things I wanted to do, and I really hate myself for it. I wish I'm that person who wants to be, let's say, a doctor at 10 and stuck to it. I'm just not like that. I also feel quite lonely these days. I've lost in touch with most of my friends. Some just live really far away, or some I just, we just grew out of each other, so we just stopped talking that way. And I feel like the ones that I am still in touch with, they're doing their own thing. They're living their own lives, So I really do envy when I see other girls hanging out with your girlfriends. Like, I really do wish I have that. I feel like the society also puts a lot of pressure on people to have things figured out in your 20s. Like, you start your career planning ever since you're in high school, and then, also throughout college. Like, how are you supposed to know what you want to do for the rest of your life? Like, you're barely an adult, you know what I mean? And it's not just society. Like, sometimes we put pressure on ourselves too, and I feel like I really do that a lot, which is also the main cause of my anxiety. We see others seemingly have it all together, and we wonder why we can't seem to figure out. But the truth is, everyone's journey is unique and different, and what works for one person may not work for another. So it's also really important to be grateful for where you are at in life right now. It's important to remember that it's okay to take your time and just explore different paths before finding one that feels right for you. This is also like a reminder for me, because I'm kind of in the same boat as you are right now. But I just have to keep on reminding myself that these twists, these turns, these unexpected detours, all these moments of uncertainty, they're just part of what makes life interesting. There are opportunities for growth, for self-discovery, and finding out what truly matters to you. Instead of being discouraged by this uncertainty, embrace it as a chance to learn more about yourself and the world around you. Find what intrigues you, find what gives purpose to you. And remember that you're not alone in feeling lost, or unsure about the future. Like many people experience similar things at one point in their lives. There's the midlife crisis that people have, and in my case, quarter life crisis. And these things happen especially during periods of transition or change. It's a natural part of human experience. It's okay to reach out for support when you do need the help. And by help, I mean, you could talk to your friend, your loved ones. You can seek guidance from like a mentor or a counselor. If you are at college or school, take good opportunity of your school counselor because they're gonna be so happy to help you out. So I want to give you guys some tips on how to deal with this feeling of lostness, right? And the first thing that I love to do is to just block out my inner voice, that inner voice of self-doubt. And I try to take it one day at a time. Like, think about it. How long are we gonna live? We don't know. We might even die tomorrow. So why are you so worried about the future? And the next thing I like to do is I like to journal every day because you need that time to reflect yourself, to think about your thoughts, your feelings, your experience, what you want in life. Sometimes you just need to shut off the world a little bit and focus on you. Focus on what you want and write it down. It really helps a lot. And as I mentioned before, another thing I like to do is to seek support. And another thing I like to do is to identify things that gives me joy or fulfillment. So I've been trying a lot of hobbies these days. I mean, obviously, I love creating content. It is a hobby and also, a job. But I've been really into taking care of myself these days. Like, I've been trying out new things on ClassPass. Like, these days, I've gotten really into cycling, actually. It's super fun. And also, I've recently started getting into tennis. I mean, I've done it 2 times, to be honest, but it's really fun, and I think I might keep on doing it. And I hope by trying new things out, you're going to find what gives you fulfillment and purpose in life. The next thing I recommend you to do is to set boundaries. Whether with friends, family, learning how to say no is so important because your time, your energy, it's precious to you. So don't do things that you don't want to do. And with the more energy you have by saying no to other things, you can use that energy to focus on what really matters to you, right? So that you don't feel so lost anymore. And practicing self-care is so important, whether you're doing skincare, right? Whether you're exercising, journaling, meditating, you name it. Taking care of yourself, it's so important because you need to be mentally and physically well to be able to overcome that feeling of lost. And the next thing is to have realistic expectations because like I said before, not everything is gonna turn out the way you plan to. That it's okay to not have everything figured out. Remember that life is a journey. It's okay to take a little detour and explore different paths along the way. Just make sure to be patient with yourself. I feel like we as people, we're just so hard on ourselves for absolutely no reason. So yes, just a really gentle reminder. And the next thing is to be open to new opportunities and new experiences, even if they don't fit neatly into like your original plans. You never know. Let's say you plan to be a nurse. You never know. You might be a professional skydiver. Who knows, Just be open to it. See where life takes you. To be honest, I don't really think there is a wrong way to live your life. I mean, unless you are doing really bad stuff. That is a wrong way to live your life. But in general, I don't think there is right or wrong because, just do what makes you happy. It's as simple as that. And while you're doing all that, be also sure to find a balance in things, don't just work too hard. If you're working too hard, you're going to get stressed, you're gonna burn out and all that. So make sure as much as you're working, you're also paying attention to yourself, taking care of yourself, relationships, right? And you're also doing your personal interests. And remember that overcoming these feelings of being lost in your 20s, it really takes time and effort and a lot of patience because for me, I've noticed that it really comes and goes like every 3 months. And know that you're not going to feel lost all the time, okay? There is gonna be a moment where you know what your path is. So be patient for that. Do a lot of self-reflection. Do know that you are stronger and more resilient than you realize, and you have the power to create what you want. Take a deep breath. Trust in yourself and know that there is a brighter day ahead of you. I hope by watching this video, you're going to feel more at ease at being lost. Now, on to the giveaway. So I'm gonna be giving to one lucky winner this incredible bag of goodies. Obviously, it is not Apple, by the way. It's just a bag. But I have so many goodies here. So it contains all of my favorite items. I have the Good Molecules skincare set that includes Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. This is the hyaluronic acid lightweight daily moisturizer. This is so good, by the way. And I have the Niacinamide brightening toner. I also have some Urban Decay eyeliners. So obviously this is kind of very girl focused. So boys, I'm sorry. And this is the mascara, lash primer, and brow serum gel from Kaja Beauty. This is really fun to use as well. And I also have another wing eyeliner and stamp. So if you have trouble doing your eyeliner, there's like a stamp that you can just press it on and it works. I'm also giving away this Shimmer Blue LA Colors gel polish and a sheet mask from Beauty of Joseon. This is the Centella Asiatica Calming Mask. And I also have this body oil to use as well. And lastly, it is an Ethica earring. So that is all the stuff I'm giving out away. So to enter, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment, follow my Instagram account at Alison Thazin. And I'm really sad to say this, but this is only open to those who have US addresses. Unfortunately, it'll be really hard for me to ship outside of the country. I hope one day when I go to Myanmar, like I can hold a giveaway there, because I know there's so many of Burmese subscribers and I did not forget about you. So I will be announcing the winner after 1 week and pin it under the comment section of this video, as well as on my IG story, and I'll also be DMing the person. So please keep an eye out. As always, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.